You know, I was going through my library yesterday and I noticed there was a lot of footage when it comes to the project I was working on, the Sortie Bosses. And at one point I realized, yeah, there's a lot of footage in here and not everybody's gonna want to watch every single bit of it. So I figured, why not make them separate instead? What is going on, guys? Dork Gaming here, and I'd like to welcome you to what is probably going to be the first of many Sortie Boss videos. So, let's get on with it. First of all, I'm going to show you the builds of the weapons that I will recommend and use in the gameplay, and I will explain why I actually picked these specific weapons. So, obviously, in some of these weapons I have ribbons, and in the specific video there's only going to be one. But I'm also going to give you mods to use over those ribbons in case you don't have one. But anyway, let's get on with it. First of all, I'd like to recommend slash weapons because slash weapons are obviously going to be very useful against Vor, and they're going to help you maximize your damage output. Now, in case you don't know anything about Vor when you watched this video and for some reason have no idea how to, well, plan around Vor, Vor has 3 health gates, and those are highly noticeable when he drops down, pops a bubble that protects him and he cannot take damage, and also summons Grenier to kind of protect him. And there's 3 of these, and you'll need to go through each health gate before you can kill Vor. Now, I will recommend radiation as one of the elements that you should use because it will make Vor and nearby enemies fight each other, and that can be very useful because first of all it makes his own support units useless because they will simply fight him instead of fighting you. Also, stealth frames are highly recommended because that will instantly allow you to tackle basically anything that Vor tries to throw at you without worrying about getting shot in the back by any other Grenier unit. And I would also like to mention you should probably stay away from Vor because his 3 traps, I actually just pointed one out in the video right now, those traps can one-shot you. Vor is in high enough level to the point where if you get close, he's probably gonna kill you with a single strike, either from his Cronus, or his Seer, or his little arc trap thingies that he throws out. So keep your distance. If you're a stealth frame, you should still keep your distance because radiation will make other nearby Grenier throw grenades and such so that you can still be killed pretty easily, and you'll notice that I did die a couple of times in the footage. As far as the Warframe, I'll recommend Loki because he can radially disarm nearby units, and using radiation that instantly allows you to make a giant chaos that will ensure that you won't be a target, you won't be a threat, and you'll also have potential damage against Vor. For weapons, the primary weapon that I used was the Grinlock. Because it has impact damage and slash, it's very useful because it can go through Vor's shields and it can really do that damage against his health. Secondaries, I used the Pox to strip away his the enemy armor since I didn't use any armor stripping Warframes, and the blast damage from the Pox can also prove useful to crowd control nearby units in case, say, you've got an Eximus that you want out of the battle. And melee weapon, I used the Zenistar built for radiation, so I wouldn't have to worry about going close to deal radiation damage. And that's also another upside for the Gridlock, because it also has the radiation syndicate proc, which can prove even more so useful. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm hoping that these notes that I gave you are going to be kind of useful when you're fighting Vor. And an obvious note, go for the head. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll probably see you in the next one.
Target down. Assassinated.
Hey guys, if you made it all the way to this part of the video, I'd like to thank you for going through all the way, and I'd also like to apologize for any sniffles and muffling in my voice that you may have noticed in the video. I'm kind of sick, I think that came through, but I had to start working on these videos because, as I said at the beginning, this was meant to be one huge video, and now I'm gonna work on them separately, and I need to get to working on them because there's a lot of them. But anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching again. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like. If you didn't, please do give it a dislike. And if you enjoyed it that much that you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. It's the best way for you to keep up with the videos that I'll be uploading. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Also, if the video for the Sortie boss that you'd like to fight isn't up yet, please do wait a little bit, because I'm going to be working on these separately, and I'm not going to work on them in the same day, because that's a lot of work and a lot less games. And I also don't have all of them yet, because the Sorties just don't give me the bosses.